So, welcome back. We are now talking about volume. We are now talking about volume, and now the volume is just but the amount of space which is occupied by an object. So the key word is the amount of space. And the SI unit of volume is cubic meter. So if you are asked in an exam to give the SI unit of any given quantity, you can choose one. You can either choose to give your SI unit in statement form, or you choose to give your SI unit in a symbol form. For example, here, the volume of a cube is length times length times length, that is length cubed. So this is length cubed. The volume of a cuboid is length times width times the height. The volume of the cylinder is pi r squared h. So these are the basic figures we are looking at, and you can put into consideration that we still have other more figures that we can talk about in later. So the next statement is the volume of a liquid may be obtained by pouring it into measuring cylinder. So when you need to know the volume of a particular liquid, you can pour in that liquid into the measuring cylinder, then you can take the reading of meniscus. So when making a reading, the cylinder must be upright and your eye must be level with the bottom of the curved liquid surface like the meniscus. So it will depend, because the meniscus for water is like that, and the meniscus, so this is for water, and then the meniscus for mercury is like that, so this is mercury. So assuming that this is the cylinder, so if you want to take the volume, you take at the bottom, and again if you want to take the volume for mercury, you take at the top of the meniscus. So the meniscus formed by mercury is curved oppositely to that of the other liquids, and the top is red. So for mercury you can read the top, and for water you can read the bottom. So measuring cylinders are often marked in millimeters, where now the relationships between the capacities of can talk about the measuring cylinder, like in this case 1 millimeter 1 milliliter is the same as 1 cubic centimeter, and also 1,000 cubic centimeter is the same as 1 cubic decimeters, and 1 cubic decimeters is the same as 1 liter, like, and vice versa. 1 liter is the same as 1,000 cubic centimeters. Now, for example, calculate the volume of the block of a hood which is 40 centimeters long, 20 centimeters wide, and 50 centimeters high in cubic meters. So the key point here, you need to know what these measurements are. You need to know about the measurements, then you need to convert your final answer to cubic meters. So first of all, you have to do a diagram of the picture of the question. And the question is all about a block, so it's like a cube. of length 40 centimeters, a cube of width 12 centimeters, and a cube of height 5 centimeters. Then you give us the formula of the volume, whereby you say that the volume is length times breadth times height, so that you get the volume as 2000. Then that is the procedure now. Then the answer is 2400 cubic centimeters. And now, for us to convert cubic centimeters to meters cube, you multiply the value by 10 raised to power negative 6. So 10 raised to power negative 6, if you multiply by 2400, you are supposed to get a value in a standard form, which is 2.4 times 10 raised to power negative 3 cubic meters. Number B is that calculate the volume of a cylinder of radius 10 millimeter and the height is 5 centimeters in cubic meter. Again, you need to have a picture of the question. So you draw a sketch, and then you are given the height of the cylinder to be 5.0 centimeter, the radius to be 10 millimeter. After that, you start by stating the formula. I'd say that one will be 1 mark. Then you convert radius, which is given into millimeter, into centimeter, and you need to know the relationships between this length and even the capacities. So the relationship between millimeters and centimeters is that 10 millimeter is equivalent to 1 centimeter. Then the height is given to be 5 centimeters. So the volume is pi r squared h, which I had given here. You also need to know the volume. Then you substitute the value, you'll get the volume to be 16 cubic centimeters. Then again convert 16 cubic centimeters to meters by multiplying it by 10 power negative 6, and you get 1.6 times 10 power negative 5 cubic meters. That's all about volume and the example. The next thing we'll be doing, or the next subtopic, is time. So we'll be talking about time, and we'll be seeing what are the most important thing we need to know about time. We'll be talking about the SI unit of time, the difference in time in given the units, and so many things. Then I think after that you need to know the systematic errors as time is concerned. We also will be talking about the vernier calipers and the micrometer screw gauge, the scalar and vector quantities. Then that will mark the end of topic 1.1, which is physical quantities and measurement. So still keep in touch with us. We are at Bright Star Tuitions in Nairobi. We do online tutoring and homeschooling for now. So you can reach us through the email, which is at this platform, and or we are also coming up with a website. I'll be able to talk about the same. So we'll have the websites, we'll also have the systems, or whereby you can learn online as a subsidized course, and we also have a system whereby you are able to uh, subscribe and sign up as an affiliate marketer, and also tell your friends. Bye bye.